Being a front of house person at La Mama is not just being a ticket seller. You have to wear many hats, I think. First of all, you've got to look after the audience who arrive. Many of them have booked beforehand, but some of them just turn up at the door, and often there's a lot of people on a waiting list.
Okay, working down the waiting list, Liz Beale, is Liz back?
We think it's very important that you welcome the audience very warmly to La Mama. We offer them tea, coffee, water, make them feel that they're a valuable part of the whole process. And then when we take the audience inside, there's a bit of a La Mama tradition now that we have the door prize. So at some stage after saying welcome, and we'd just like to say welcome to La Mama Theatre. Thank you for being with us tonight. Let's do the door prize first of all. Everybody's ready, full of anticipation. Big round of applause for the winner. It's a many-faceted job, and it's a very important job to be the face of La Mama.
This is actually a tradition that was established at La Mama by Betty Burstall 40 years ago, so it's nothing new. It's a kind of keystone to the work that we are doing with marginalised communities. We don't simply want them to be audience and passive recipients of cultural inclusion. We actually want them to go one further than that and to recognise the artist in themselves.
Playing pokies. The thinking about it started about 2 years ago when we noticed down in the drop-in centre here we became aware of people getting in debt at first.
So most like first-hand sort of, experience, and that's what I really wanted to do. And I think that's like anything. It doesn't matter what subject it is, like, but if you're getting the truth out there and you're really telling it sort of in a way where people can come to terms with it.
And everyone came around here came to see it, which was gave everyone a sense of real excitement.
Steve asked me, but I really wasn't going to go in it. But see, I've got a brace, and I get a bit self-conscious for that, but it went off well. So he asked us, so I said to him I'd join it, so I did.
To have people examine that their addiction here is really profoundly affecting not only them but their children.
I used to do when I was in a high school back in my country, but missed the chance to get involved with the show business. And I always like, to be on the center stage, pure, but situation in a life dictated different footpath.
In order to achieve this goal with our various communities, one of the things that Mary Helen Parola does is train our front of house staff in the art of social inclusion.
There are things that we can be doing to make it a little easier for people.
People actually don't want to be made a fuss of, I know that. The last thing is they want to be made to look different or special. To me, they just come along and part of the crowd.
Things that La Mama has given me in the last 10 years been a place, a creative place in which I could bring things to not only your attention but audiences who came to see my works, my thoughts.
The wonderful thing about La Mama is that it is theatre that people don't feel afraid of coming to and performing in, because La Mama's the size of, a largish lounge room.
What La Mama has given me, I think, been priceless.
There is a natural desire to look at those issues of culture, belonging, identification, alienation, that are so central to people on the fringes of society.
When for me, I didn't come here as an ethnic. I came here as an artist.
Being a bit scared of the world and shrinking into your little safety zone of watching, staying at home and watching shit TV. So any challenge I go to the theatre, which is a bit out there for these people, is just a great challenge to them. And that's why it's a great thing.
Got up on stage and there was full audience.
You mean I have a stage fright?
How did you feel?
Normal.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you going to the play too?